Hi guys, my name is Kevin and here are my 5 tips for networking success. So the first thing is don't think, just jump into it. I think many times when people walk into a room, they get nervous. So my rule is within 10 seconds, by the time you enter any room, just go for it. Start talking to the first person within 10 seconds. The second thing is set a time limit. Whenever you go into a space, don't be glued to one person for the entire event. That defeats the point of a networking session. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then decide to move on. The more people you connect with, the more benefit it'll provide to you. The third point would be to manage your expectations. Sometimes, I think even me, when I go to a networking session, I think, oh, I have to talk to 10 people, or I have to come out of this, getting potential projects or everyone's name cards. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. And sometimes when you put pressure upon yourself, it makes it very stressful. You try to force conversation. Don't put pressure on yourself. Very often when you do, I think that is when things go downhill very, very quickly. The fourth point I'd like to share with you is less me, more you. When you go into a networking session, don't think about how I can benefit. Don't think about how I can make a lot of money. Think about the other person. Very often, if you think less me and more you, what it does is it provides value to the person you're talking to. When you provide value, the other person finds it a lot easier to find ways to work with you. If you keep thinking more me, you come across being very selfish as well. And in terms of business, people don't like to work with selfish people. The last thing I'd like to leave you with is follow up. Very often, when people go to networking sessions, what happens is they get a whole bunch of business cards, and what happens? They don't follow up. What's the point of going to a networking session if you don't follow up, right? So rush in and follow up. That's the main things I'm going to leave with you guys today.